Welcome to another video, A Walk on the Wild Side, and I am here in Blackpool. Bit of a comeback video this one actually, yeah, I've been off for a few days, got a bit of a bad foot. Yeah, I mentioned in the last video on Saturday that I'm suffering from plantar fasciitis, but actually it's not been too bad last couple of days. Seems to be improving a little bit. Is that someone that recognised me? I don't know. Anyway, I'm somewhere a little bit different at the moment. I'm here at Blackpool Cricket Club. Check it out, we've got the clubhouse here behind me. I'll tell you what, it's pretty good here at the cricket club. You know, the facilities here, the ground, Lancashire. Yeah, Lancashire actually play at this ground, yeah, during the summer at times. But so it's a bit of a quick video, this one, really just to let you know that I'm all right, and hopefully I'll get back out and doing the. I've kind of lost the what do you call it? I was struggling to get out and think of what to do for a video. It's not like me that I just normally go out there and just get on with it, but I thought I'd come here to Stanley Park. We'll have a little look at Stanley Park, shall we? It's a while since I've been in here because it's autumn now. What are the colours going to be like at Stanley Park? Well, let's go and check them out, shall we? So I'm here on West Park Drive in Blackpool. Goes around the west side of Stanley Park, of course. There's an East Park Drive, a South Park Drive and a North Park Drive. Proper swanky round here, as you would expect, going around the main park in Blackpool. Let's have a little look at the clubhouse here. This is Barlow Crescent, by the way, this little road that comes in here. Blackpool Cricket Club. For 8 beers, it says up there. They used to sell draft bass in there, you know, but not too long ago. Yeah, like a lot of places in Blackpool used to sell draft bass, but they're few and far between now. Got a little bit of a lawn here as well. What do you reckon? Not a bad part of Blackpool, this, you know. Quite swanky, some nice properties all around Stanley Park. But I tell you what, let's head. We'll go into the park, we'll go and have a little look. It's not going to be a long video, this. I just noticed there's a phone box here. Let's have a look at the phone box, shall we? Mind you, it might be a nice area, but the phone box is, looks kind of typical. Oh dear. Anyway, let's head towards Stanley Park. Now there is something pretty unique just outside the main gates of Stanley Park, and I'm going to show it to you right now. Let's check it out. So we've got this roundabout here which is really, really busy, and just over here we've got the main gates to Stanley Park. But I want to show you this post box here, because that post box is quite unique. Can anybody tell me what it is? It's down here. That is an Edward VIII post box, and it's right here outside the main gates of Stanley Park. I'll tell you what, I look a bit of a mess today actually. I've got my work gear on, I've been doing work, yeah, I've been doing work, so my foot must be getting better, mustn't it? But anyway, obviously there's not that many of these post boxes around. The King Edward VIII post boxes, he only reigned for, what, not even a year, wasn't it, before he abdicated, so there you go. That's why they're pretty rare. So anyway, if you happen to be around here, check out this post box. Let's give you a little look at this roundabout here. All areas. That road down there is called Mere Road, and it takes you towards, kind of takes you towards the town centre. That road that goes up there is called North Park Drive, and that'll eventually take you around the north end of Stanley Park. And these are the main gates here. Look at this, isn't it swanky? Check it out. 1926 is when Stanley Park opened. 1926, so 98 years old. Let's head in here, shall we? Have a little look. So this is the road that goes into Stanley Park here. You can park in here. There's a car. It's not a very big car park actually, but you can park along this side. It does get pretty busy in the summer. There are a lot of old photographs of Stanley Park, and it does look a heck of a lot different Now, oh, just over here, you see this shelter over it? This is the beer monster shelter at Stanley Park. Let's go and have a little look in here, see if we can see any evidence of beer monsters, shall we? Not a bad day today, really. There was quite a lot of rain before this morning. It's not been too bad this week. It's been quite warm as well. Monday and Tuesday were really, really nice, but this is the beer monster shelter. Yeah, there's some evidence there. Carpacci, that's 9%, isn't it? My goodness. My goodness, 9% lager. Just over here we can see inside the cricket ground. Let's see if we can have a nosy in there, shall we? Can you see inside? Look at that. That is a top class cricket ground here at Stanley Park in Blackpool. I can hear sirens now. It's kicking off in Blackpool. It's probably an ambulance because we're not too far away from the hospital. But Stanley Park, it has got everything. The cricket ground, the golf course, football pitches, all-weather pitches, tennis courts, bowling greens. Actually, the bowling greens aren't in use anymore. Gardens. It's got a lake. It's got bridges. It's got boats. It's got trees. It's got BMX tracks. It's got skate track. It's got absolutely everything that you'd expect a park to have. So we're so lucky to have it here in Blackpool. We'll get to see a little bit of it in this video, but I haven't got a whole lot of time to edit, so I'm going to keep it fairly short. But that's a little look at the cricket club. I want to just show you some of the colour. What's the colour like here in autumn at Stanley Park? Let's have a look. Well, we've got a horse chestnut over there. That's looking pretty colourful. Let's go and see what else we can see. Let's take a look through here, shall we? I've just taken a left off the main drag in, and these are the bowling greens. Well, at least they were until they stopped using them, as you can see. They're looking a bit rough, aren't they? There's 6 bowling greens here altogether. Unfortunately, they've fallen out of favour these days. I've got some steps going up there to higher ground. I wonder if that was a clubhouse or somewhere to get drinks back in the olden days. What do you think? It's a massive area. What could they do with this? I know they were talking about turning it into a car park, but a lot of people were saying, oh, you can't do that. You can't turn these green spaces into a car. Well, you wouldn't concrete them over. You'd just you'd put that netting down. There's some sort of netting you can put down, isn't there? You can drive onto it. So yeah, let me know what you think. They're definitely not using them for bowling, as you can see. Look at that. Yeah, so it does seem a little bit like a waste of space, really, doesn't it? You could probably have events on here, couldn't you? You know, in the summer, probably have a concert on here or something. We need to think of something. I'm not sure if turning it into a car park's a good idea, but the car park that Stanley Park has got is not really all that big for the size of park it is. It's just up here. We'll go and check it out, shall we? Check it out. There's some nice autumn colour for you. A Virginia creeper. I love Virginia creepers. I think they're awesome. They look amazing in the autumn. Now this is the car park here at Stanley Park. It's the only dedicated car park for Stanley Park. Now they do have one at the sports centre and they have lots of parking around the outside, but this section here is the only dedicated car park that Stanley Park has got, and it's not all that big. Just over here we've got a visitor centre, just there, that building there. Straight ahead we've got the Parks Cafe. Get some very good reviews, the Parks Cafe. Check it out, the Parks Cafe. It's one of the centerpieces of Stanley Park, and just out here we've got some flower beds here, which they've emptied them, and they're probably going to put some winter stuff in there now. And we're kind of looking down now on the Italian garden. Look at that, we've got another focal point over there. We've got the clock tower, the famous clock tower here. Stanley Park, looking down on the Italian gardens. Wow. We've got two of these lions that guard the steps here. They're not the original ones, by the way. They had to take the original ones down because I think that they're in danger of being stolen. So, yeah, a bit of a shame in it, but there you go. Here's a little look at the Italian garden. They've taken all the flowers out now. Lawns are looking nice and neat. What do you think of the colours? I think that the colours, there's not many reds and purples. There's a lot of horse chestnuts, kind of like a copper colour, that, isn't it? What do you think? I think it is a bit on the yellow side, the colours. I don't see any like deep reds. Bit of a first world problem really, isn't it? The autumn colours, you know, getting a bit fussy about the autumn colours at Stanley Park. Anyway, we're now overlooking the lake now. Let's turn it around. Let's have a look at the lake, shall we? Check it out. We've got the bandstand over there. And this is the lake at Stanley Park. Wow. I'm not really a big fan of Michaelmas daisies, but these look quite nice, don't they? So we've still got a bit of colour in these beds here, just by the lake, but we'll probably be coming to do a bit of work on these next. Look at those red things there. I don't even know what they are, but they look amazing, don't they? Look at these. Wow. Blackpool Public Space Protection Order. No unauthorised vehicles, no antisocial behaviour, no dogs off leads near water, no camping or caravan, no substance misuse, no alcohol. I've just met some fans of the channel from Gateshead, yeah. So hi to you. They couldn't believe it when they saw me. Yeah, all the way from Gateshead. And here I am at Stanley Park, and I don't come here that often either. But here's a good look at the lake. There you go, Stanley Park. Looking nice and peaceful today actually, yeah. Got a swan down here, preening itself. Let's have a little look at the bandstand. You might just see those people that I met over there. Just feature them a little bit in the video there. There you go. Okay, I'm going to leave it there now. Just a quick one for you today. It's really just to try to get me back into doing videos again, because I've only stopped doing videos for a few days, but I find it really hard to get back into it. Honestly, I do, yeah. But anyway, that was a little look at Stanley Park here in Blackpool. I showed you a few things. We saw that postbox outside. That was quite unique, wasn't it? Yeah. Check it out if you come into Blackpool. Don't try and steal it though. Yeah. Pretty rare those, you know. Yeah, the Edward VIII postbox is supposed to be the rarest postbox, one of the rarest postboxes going. But there you go. I'm going to leave it there now, folks. If you like the video, hit the like button and also hit subscribe and tick the bell for notifications of new videos, and I'll see you again on the next one.